guys, attorney Marina Shepelsky here to talk about the process of filing for the 10-year green card after you have a 2-year green card. So there's several options of filing. The first option is when everything is good with your marriage and you're filing jointly with your U.S. citizen spouse. For that, we collect the documents for the 2 years of marriage. We collect at least 3, practically better to have 4, witness letters from people who know you and can tell the government in a letter that they know you to be married, you live together, everything is good, you got married for a family, to create life together, and that they spend time with you as a couple. Maybe you went away somewhere on vacation, maybe you go to restaurants together, maybe you see each other on holidays. Family members can write this, friends can write this, your coworkers can write you a letter. We collect all this. We take about 20 to 25 pictures. We glue them on paper and we sign on the bottom of the paper with the date, the time, the place where this picture was taken, and what does it represent in terms of presenting you as a family to USCIS. And we put the form together, we put all the supporting evidence together, and we send it out. You should do this at least 90 days or less, actually, before the 2-year anniversary of your very first temporary green card. So that's option 1, joint filing. Option 2, if you're no longer with your spouse, then we have to make some decisions. If somebody filed for divorce, we file for a waiver of a joint filing requirement, which means you're asking the government to make an exception, to make an exclusion for you from the regular rule that you should be filing with your spouse. And you still have to present all the evidence that I mentioned and the witness letters, but this time you're doing this on your own, and you're basically saying, look, we lived together for as close to the 2 years or maybe more as possible. We're a real couple. I entered this marriage in good faith, but it didn't work out. Even if you have a good relationship with your ex-spouse or your spouse that you're getting divorced from or even separated from, it's not a bad idea for them to write you a letter if you're in a good relationship with them, saying, look, we got married for real, but something had happened. We had a real marriage, but something had happened. Maybe it's not even your fault. Maybe it's his or her initiative to get divorced. Maybe they found someone else, or they had to move for work and you weren't ready to move, or something like that. So that's option 2, with the waiver of the joint filing requirements based on filing for divorce. You can file that even after somebody filed for divorce, but the divorce is not yet complete. Or, of course, you can also file if the divorce is already complete. But either way, you can later, if the divorce ends up being complete during the pendency, during the expectation of your approval for the I-751 form, for the conditions removal, during that time, if your divorce becomes finalized, you can add your divorce to your case. If you're not getting divorced, but there are problems in your marriage, look, your spouse is abusing you, let's be honest. They're blackmailing you with your status. Maybe this is why you're separated, or maybe they did file for divorce, but you didn't want it. Maybe you were the one who's filing based on domestic violence. If you're in a situation of abuse, you can also file for divorce based on being subject to battery or extreme cruelty, abuse from your spouse, and you're saying, look, it's not my fault, they abused me, he or she treated me bad, treated me terrible. I deserve to get a green card because I entered this marriage with good faith. I plan to have a real family. I plan to have everything work out. Here's all my papers. We have filed tax returns together, bills together. We have leases together, car insurance, health insurance, trips together, tickets for things together. Maybe we both were members of Costco or BJ's and a gym. And here's all the proof, including witness letters, that we were together, but then he or she began to abuse me. I can't stay in this marriage. I'm a victim. Give me a green card. Basically, in simple terms. And in addition to that, whenever I ask for a waiver in my cases, I also try to add to the case any evidence that it would be a hardship to the immigrant to have to go back to their country, to have to return home after having created roots and a life in America. Maybe you're in school, or maybe you're getting a medical treatment in America, or going to a psychologist, or something else that's going on that I can show. It would be very hard for you, extreme hardship, for you to go home to your country. Basically, this is the outline of this process. If you're in a relationship and things are not working out, or even if everything is good, but you really want a lawyer to take a look at your case to file for your 10-year green card, it is more important than ever now in 2020, 2021 to have an immigration lawyer help you with your case. I do not recommend doing this yourself, even if everything is great in your relationship. But if it's not great, now is the most important time to have a good lawyer by your side. We are ready to help you. You deserve to be legalized. You deserve to be with somebody professional who's been doing this like us for 18 years and has the experience to help you get the 10-year green card. Give us a call. 718-769-6352 is my number. See you later.